let me go, let me bring it home to you. Just let me go, let me bring it home to you. Now if
What is the deal, beautiful people? It's your boy Ramon, Lifestyles Defined. Welcome to another episode of AMA. How this works is you leave your questions in the comment section below and we will get to them in upcoming videos. Today's questions come from two people, actually. Mahad Farhan, I hope I pronounced that correctly. His first question is, what do you do for a living? And then he also asked, I just saw your Instagram page. Are you in some kind of fashion business? So what do I do for a living? I am a IT professional, I guess you could say. And I've been in the IT profession for 15 years, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. You stop counting. I got lucky through an internship, and then I had a great group of mentors, and I was able to work in corporate America for quite some time and climb the ranks, and made my way across many businesses, and now, as you could guess from my Instagram profile, good eye though, because I don't have much on there, but much on there in terms of what I do for a living. Check out my Instagram profile, man. I'm trying to become a very impressionable photographer. So, yes, I do work for a luxury fashion house. It is the fastest growing brand, officially, we could say that. Fastest growing luxury brand in America. I'll let you guys do your homework and guess what that is. But yes, I do work in some sort of fashion business for sure. And, I really do enjoy my career as an IT professional. I've had many titles. I've had the hat of a system administrator, system engineer, IT coordinator, IT specialist. It's just one of my things. I really love the technology, and I love that high you get from being the man when you fix things and people in dire need of help, and you put your Superman cape on and fly through the door. That's been me for a long time. So thank you for your question, sir. The next question comes from Darren Antonio Hall, and he says, does your Lumia 950 XL overheat? Well, I've been seeing a lot of this in the forums, and it varies. Mine does not, but I'm not comfortable saying that it's not an issue because so many people are complaining. And now one of the things that I have experienced that I've seen a few people complain about that is not a constant with me is it gets hot when charging. I've seen that once or twice, but it seems to just go away. I don't know, and it's interesting, right? Because this thing's supposed to be liquid cooled or water cooled, whatever the hell Microsoft did there. That technology coming over from the Surface 3. So I wouldn't expect it to get hot. It gets a little warm when you're doing video, particularly 4K, but I wouldn't say hot. And I really do think there's an issue, and I still stand by the hardware. I feel like the hardware is fine. We've seen this hardware in something like the V10, and there's no issues of that overheating. And the V10 doesn't have a liquid cool solution, so it's sort of like, well, what the hell happened here? And that directly drives me to that point that I've been trying to drive home. Is it's a shame, it's a crime and a shame that these things had to launch with beta software. I think a lot of this is just due to the fact that the Windows 10 mobile is just not ready yet. And it sucks because the forums are lit up with people having these silly ass issues, and you can tell these are beta issues, and these are things that happen on my 1520, which is why I refer back to a lot of my older AMAs when I tell people, listen, if you're thinking about upgrading to the 950, you may want to wait, because pretty much what you're seeing on your 930 or your 1520, exactly what you're gonna get on your 950 XL. Right? Some bills, the 1520 gets hot, other bills it doesn't. It's the same shit that I'm seeing on the 950 XL, and it can be it really can be a bit annoying. So the last question comes from Errorholic over on Twitter, and he says, "Hello, Ramon. Did you take the update for the Lumia 950 XL? Also, can you make a speed comparison of the Edge Plus?" Well, one of the reasons I didn't make a speed comparison is because it's partly pointless, right? They're two different operating systems, and they're two different ways of doing things. For instance, a lot of tricks on Android to make things seem faster is they will cut down the frames it takes to do an animation and things like that. So it really isn't faster. The only way you could really measure the speed is by using something that's hardware intensive, something that's going to crunch a lot of numbers with a what do you call it, like a status bar or something, like rendering a video, or even playing a game. Playing a game might be a good indicator, but it depends on the GPUs in there. So in everyday use, I mean, listen, the S6 Edge, I think to an untrained eye will appear faster for sure. Not by much, but it will. But then to someone like me, who's all about fluidity and quality and elegance, the animations in Windows 10 mobile will always be more easy to my eye. So I didn't really want to do it. I won't do the comparison. Sorry to disappoint, because I think at the end of the day it's pointless. And after you own a phone, I don't think the little nuances like this should be a deciding factor in which phone you get. And after you own a phone for a while, let's say you get a S6 Edge, you're like, wow, this is fast. After the first few days, it's not fast anymore. It's just your phone. It just works. So that type of comparisons were never my big thing. And I like to think that a lot of these companies they're very smart people working there. They're very hardworking people working there, and they all have a vision. And I think they're all as passionate as we are in terms of designing and developing these products. So, one of the things I've learned by paying attention, even when we first started the YouTube, or paying attention to technology in general, is you just need to appreciate things for what they are. There's no need to compare every single thing, especially on a granular level like this. So, sorry to disappoint, no video there, sir. Thank you so much for checking this out. Thank you all for your questions. My name is Ramon, and I am out of here. Peace.